All right, welcome everybody. We are live. We are here for Gaming Synergy Pro League Season 9, Week 3. Wolf, what's going on, dude?
Hoping we get a game tonight. That is what I'm hoping for.
You were peeking there.
Hey, I'm getting excited for our game. You know what I'm saying?
Sit, get excited. But first things first, we know the rules, okay? We can't do anything without the start. We got to send this off properly. So let's head to the bar and let's get this going. All right. Oh, you're not drinking. Why'd I even put you on the bar today?
As company.
You never drink with me. What is the deal with that?
I don't usually have alcohol in the house. That's why.
You kill me.
What's up, Johnny Cage? How you doing, man? I know. I should probably start stocking up. I don't often have alcohol in the house, but I should. Especially on Sundays, I don't tend to drink because I have a long day on Mondays. But I'm here. I'm here for company. I have a beverage in hand. Not quite the hard kind, but it's gonna keep me awake tonight. And by the way, tonight we are going to have the Da-Dees, Step-Daddies, and Chronic Mastigators. We don't really have the links quite yet. We have one. There's only one person who streams for the Step-Daddies, but we don't have Chronic Mastigators yet. So we'll try to at least provide you one perspective, and hopefully two if we can get it.
Yummy.
But
absolutely delicious.
But I feel like it's been a long time since we have actually streamed a match. It feels like it's been a while.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a bit. I mean, I don't really know what's going on the last week. We've had some scheduling issues on our end, and then I don't know. Things just don't work out. What can I tell you?
It has definitely been weird. Hey, somewhat separate note, and I'm not sure how interested you are in these types of games, but Returnal just came out.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know about that?
No,
okay, it's a roguelike title, third-person shooter. It looks really interesting. Mine's coming in tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. Anyone in chat know about Returnal, or even marginally interested? Let me know. But there is a poll right now in chat. Look at all the way at the top of chat. You can cast your vote there. Cast your vote on who you think the winner is going to be, whether it's going to be the Step-Daddies or Chronic Mastigators. If we were to actually look at their standings right now, it's kind of, we're only three. This is only going to be the third weekend, so there's only been 2 matches, and technically for Chronic Mastigators, they've only had one. That was in week 2 because their first week was a bye week. Sucks to start out your season with your bye week because then you don't actually have a break later on. But they're currently in 7th, but.
So, would you prefer to have the break week at the end, or would you prefer to have it at the beginning? That way, as you're going through, you are on the table. See, because where you are on the table, that's a pretty good, solid. You're going to stay there or potentially go up because all the other teams have a break week.
This is true, but there is an upside to having a break week mid-season because if something is going wrong, you have an extra week to try to figure it out. That's just my philosophy. I'd rather have it mid-season. I don't like it at the beginning or the end because, it kind of, if you're starting off with a break week in the very first week of a season and you see you're at the bottom, you can argue, we know we had a break week, but it still climbed to the top, which can be frustrating at times, especially if you look at the current standings with Lycans with 45 points and Chronic Mastigators with 12. That's a long way to the top. And second and third place have 29 and 28 points. So they're not incredibly far behind, minus the one match. But, they're still quite a few points behind. Now, Step-Daddies are in 4th place and with 26 points. Overall, they went up against the Looney Tunes in week 1, and they won 5-3. And then they went up against Lycans Elite. They lost there. 3-5, but they had 2 aces in week 2 and none in week 1. So,
do you have what's Daddy's YouTube? It's YouTube, right?
Yeah, Incarnate Media. Entertainment.
Oh, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, he's the one who's been streaming for them.
Do we have his? No.
His muted link? No.
Do
not that I'm aware of. So hopefully we can get a game tonight. I'm still waiting. What's up, Art Pop? How you doing?
Haha. Okay, cool. Oh, damn.
That was weird. My light just flickered. I haven't seen anyone else come live yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Drink Gatorade. It tastes better. Gatorade's pretty good, actually. We just went shopping today. We have some. We got some Gatorade, and I forgot how good it tastes. I don't generally drink Gatorade too much because it usually has too much sugar. Sure, it's got the electrolytes, but if you're not exercising, there's no point. And you're technically supposed to water it down.
I'm just glad that somebody's drinking with me tonight. So thank you for bringing out the drinks and following along. That's the way to do it. Appreciate that. Our pop at the sub 1 year. Hot diggity.
1 year, holy cow, man.
I just renewed my sub today. 17 months, dude. It's how long we've been. The cherry red frost. Anything says frost. You know what? For the Gatorade, I like the green apple.
I haven't had it.
You ever had the green apple one? I like the green apple. Green apple's good.
No, I've only had the cloudy white one, which is one of the frost ones I think he's referring to, and then all the generic ones thereafter. I don't like to try some of the other ones too much. But, yeah. Gatorade.
H2O.
Look at all those emotes. The unicorn, the heart pop. I love it. The Revolox one.
This is the first time I've seen the unicorn one, actually, now.
Zenio.
There's another one that turned out all right.
Yeah, it looks good. Hey, at least you can tell it's a unicorn. Some people's emotes, you can't tell what the hell it is.
Is that a shot at the tornado? Are you getting on me?
Twist?
No, to the tornado. Karen always complains about the tornado I did for Cloud.
I don't recall seeing it.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
I'm sure it looks like a tornado, though.
It does, although Karen complains about it, so I just... And what's funny, she's like, it doesn't look like a tornado. I'm like, the tornado emoji, like on a phone? I literally dropped it. I'm like, it looks exactly like that, just different colors. Like, same fucking shape.
Dropping in hard facts. Oh, boy.
So hopefully,
I'm just gonna check Discord real quick.
Yeah, we got.
Are we live?
Oh, I put my task manager over top of you by mistake. My bad.
That's okay.
Are we live? We are live. We got people in here. What do you think? Just waiting on. I don't know. Let me check the.
I was asking the teams if they're live. That's what I meant by are we live?
Are we live? Are we? Let's see.
I don't see anyone live yet. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. If you haven't gotten a chance yet to check out all our social stuff down below, please consider doing so. Please bear with us as there's a bit of a lull in casts where we've been really struggling to get.
It looks like Frankie one shot. Okay. So I've got Frankie. All right. They beat team 2 for CMG. Okay. Memento.
Okay.
Right. So team 2 done. All right. Woo! We got one.
Is he on YouTube?
Tish is a better. I appreciate. No, he's on Twitch. Perfect catches. Yeah, pretty much. Like you didn't really miss a lot. I mean, you come in, you call me a cunt, and everybody just goes, "Oh, it's Higgs." What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I don't see.
Well, hey, at least we have one perspective. That's what matters at this point.
All we need is at least one.
All right,
so it's like it's going to be
good to go, which means we've got a game. I'm fucking excited.
All right, so we have
streamed in a while.
Oh, you know what? Do we want to do the rosters real quick?
Yeah, let's hit up the rosters and then we'll get in the game.
All right, let's hit up rosters. All right, so moving on over, we'll look over at Step-Daddies. We are gonna have Mango Man, No, wait, hold on.
MJ Marin.
Is MJ Marin in there?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to see. Okay, so Daddy, MJ Marin, Ready B, Jorker, Wicked Clown, Mango Man. Mango Man for sure, and you saw...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw MJ Marin. I could be wrong.
All right, let's head over to yours real quick, and then we'll jump in the game.
All right, so we're going to be here for about an hour, because here's the list. We have Candle Silas or Joe Magic.
Hold on. I can tell you it was Joe Magic. It was MMXXXI. It was Keeks and Endzone. Those are your four.
So Endzone could be streaming, but if you guys are interested, go back to this VOD, pause it, and read the roster list. And there you go. They have one of the longest rosters, period. And while this game goes on, I'm going to see if I can find Endzones.
All right, so he's doing that. We're going to have Prepper. Now, this could actually be a lag test. I'm thinking it's a lag test. Yeah, this is 100% a lag test. Let's go back. False alarm, guys. That was a lag test. Saw a player with boy in his name earlier. Stuck with me. So CMG has enough to make, Pro League has on the NA side only, was it 7 teams this season? CMG could make up 4 themselves. So I'm blaming CMG for us not having more teams in this season, just on the basis of they literally have half of the player base. Just,
do you know if Endzone's on YouTube or Twitch?
I believe he's on YouTube.
That's what too.
Do we not have his? Did you check the resources tab? See if I have his link. I do not.
Yeah, no, I checked other ones and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I don't have his. While I'm at it, let's see if I can bring up the. Is this one on? Yeah. Chronic Master Gators is what CMG stands for. The good old Chronic.
There he is.
He's alive? You got him?
No, I just found his page.
Good work.
Thank you.
All right. Oh,
I don't see him live either. So we might just be running with one perspective, unless we can get someone else. I'll keep an eye on the channels, though.
All right.
Sorry, guys. This is a little weird. As I was saying before, it's been a little difficult to get things scheduled properly and accordingly. Some people notify us, some people don't. Actually, the majority don't. So, if we have a lull in streams, that's the reason for it. We can't get anything scheduled. However, we have been scheduling quite often Rocket League matches for the Indie Gaming League. If you guys are interested in watching that stuff, super exciting. Mm-hmm. Last week's was a bit weird. I was having technical issues. Microphone wasn't working right.
It was rough last week.
It was rough. It ended up getting good into the second game. Things started balancing out. We got some technical issues corrected, but yeah, it was pretty rough. But good game nonetheless.
And there was something at the end that.
I got to go back. I got to crop that out.
If you came back, good for you. So appreciate that, because that was scarring for some, I'm sure. Here's Cinderella. She comes in with Wolf, but she doesn't come in with tits. You see that?
Well, see, she and I have a greater relationship than you do.
I casted with her a couple. We had a special bond on Ace. We casted a couple of times. She got the nickname Giggles. Like, I felt like that there was some chemistry on screen, you know?
Perhaps, but she and I played Firewall a lot together. We got to know each other quite well, you know. And she loves my jokes, my dad jokes. I bring the heat when we play. So
I touched glow sticks with Wolf though.
all the time, yeah. Actually, multiple times.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's
yeah,
a little
I can see
action,
that.
dad joke action. Yeah, it was good times. Good times.
Yeah, I can't. Dad jokes are hot.
Yeah, I got a couple more, by the way, Cinderella. I'll post them in our Discord group. I just got to remember them, make sure I get them out right. But they're so bad, they're funny because it's more fun to laugh at me trying to be funny than they are actually funny. So
sad. Yeah. So, any predictions for tonight?
Any predictions?
Yeah. What do you got?
I don't know. Joe Magic is fire. You know, him playing tonight, and End Zone's really good too. I'm going to have to say it's going to be Chronic Massacres. Those two alone are going to rock it tonight. Step Daddies are great. I love them as people and players. They're fantastic in both categories, but I've seen Joe and End Zone play a number of times, and I think they're going to take it for Chronic Massacres. They're going to lead the way. For the score,
I swear to God, I need to add a compressor. I almost wanted to say
7-1.
What?
Minus the aces.
7-1. Okay, so let me put it this way. So Chronic Master played the Lycans Elite. They tied 4-4 with no aces.
But that's the best team right now.
Lycans Elite played Step Daddies. The score was 5-3. For Lycans Elite, Step Daddies had two aces.
You have to remember,
and you're going to claim.
You have to remember it's the roster. Chronic Massacres has a massive roster. And if End Zone and Joe Magic did not play that night, that would explain it. I personally think those two are going to carry Chronic Massacres to a victory tonight. Whether or not they're going to get aces,
not 7-1.
We're going to have to wait
and see. Not to 7-1. Not the tune of 7-1. You're high.
I said I wanted to say 7-1, but then you cut me off.
Yeah, because
I was going to say my gut feeling is going to be 6-2. I don't think it's going to be a 7-1 blowout, but I got a feeling it's going to be 6-2.
6-2 for CMG.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 5-3.
Okay, you think it's going to be a tighter game?
It's going to be a tighter game. It's going to be like a 5-3, 4-4. Like, it's so close either way. But I don't
want to take credit away from Frankie One Shot and Wicked Clown because they're fantastic too. And I've seen Mango Man play. But I don't know. I've seen Joe Magic. He is magical, that dude. No joke.
I just happened to notice.
We're on Hangar.
Not only are we on Hangar.
Or wrong. Because we are watching Da-Dees.
This is true. Let me change that. I put it in the wrong.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
Put it in the wrong one. I thought it was Team 2. You had the whatever.
Want me to do it? All right. Okay, I'm gonna go around backside here.
Interesting choice to have Hangar. This first map of the evening. This is usually not what people pick, but hey, you gotta play to your strong suits.
There we go. Fixed.
And the Step Daddies working to breach the control center. Or sorry, not the control center, the workshop.
What happened?
Likes to poop out title of your sex tape? Oh, damn. Likes to pop out. I don't remember when we said that, but apparently that was something that was said. Oh, that was something Cinderella said. Never mind.
Yeah.
Title of Cinderella's sex tape. Oh boy.
I can peek if you want.
Alright, here's the breach.
Do you have audio for them or no? Because I don't.
On my second monitor, I do.
Okay, as long as you hear it, that's fine.
We can push in a different direction. No?
So they've identified two people up on the walk and are rotating back around, deciding that particular push is not the wisest. Sure do, Cinderella.
Watch above us.
Yeah, this is a bit of an interesting map choice.
Going in to the right.
It's
under.
very interesting. You usually don't see this until like
Whoa.
either mid or late or not at all. And we already got it down.
One more behind him.
Is that Daddy getting an elimination early
No.
on in this push?
He's up top.
All right.
You got 2 in?
Where's that sensor?
Now it's a 4v3.
I'm not sure.
Daddy's a player advantage.
Group, if we gotta pay attention to your back.
We're going up. Let's go up.
All right, I'm with you.
2 minutes,
Keep
26
pushing
seconds.
fast.
Except guys all staying together. Good strat. Hopefully some rogue grenades don't take out the entire group though.
She did claim one win in her direction, hurt her a little bit. Mega Man getting it down on end zone. There is a revive there, but he's been put back down.
Back up.
Mega Man getting clear for the
Camera
elimination.
Coming through. I tagged him with the grenade.
Mega Man gets eliminated. Wicket gets it down on MM. Wicket Clown gets in, gets the elimination on the end zone and XI.
1 second.
Yeah, I'll slap
And
you.
I do
That's
believe
it.
Okay, no messing
that
around.
is going to be
No
it.
sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
No ace there, but Daddy's taking the first win tonight at Hangar. Next round, CMG. Let's see if they can follow suit and get a victory of their own. Already starting out, I gotta say, the defending Hangar isn't easy. There, even if the attacking team goes the way that Stepdaddies did there, if you're defending the plane, I mean, it's just a hallway of destruction. You get a whole bunch of grenades up. There's not a lot of coverage. There's not a lot of room to get out and evade. I mean, it's pretty much an open platform. Your best bet is to defend underneath if possible, but even there, it's a little too crowded. You can easily get caught with some grenades or even just no way to get out. So it is definitely a tough map to defend, in my opinion. But at least they got one down and prevented the ace.
Yeah.
Give them credit for that.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. So
Sorry, I talked too much. D is a beast. They're all beasts. I love all these players. Except MM. XI. I haven't played him or watched him enough to really have an opinion.
just everybody clip that and then stop it before his explanation. So it's like, Daddy's a beast. So is Endzone. I don't like MMXIXI.
I didn't say I don't like.
just take that out and just.
I didn't say I don't like. I said I can't say that about XIXI.
I think we can modify it.
Titch, if no one clips it, I know your ass is gonna go back and clip it. So don't encourage our community to clip things about me.
All right, so you guys all heard the what wolf segment. So I'm challenging you guys. If there are things that you feel could be very taken out of context, it would sound very well. Do it and send it to me, and I will do another episode. It's just, when do we do things like this? Sometimes I don't really. I'd have to go back and watch them all and try to find them. But if you find something, just clip it and then just send it to me. I'll pull the audio and we'll start piecing together another wonderful audio segment for Wolf.
They are. Listen, I am his punching bag, so no one worry about it. It's cool. We have that. It's a relationship we've built over almost 2 years now. Okay, so it's okay. I'm all right. It looks like they are changing hosts, perhaps, as everybody's leaving.
I know that. I know that I'd like to say that this is sort of built. But I feel like I just sort of forced the punching bag onto you, but I might be wrong.
Well, yes, no, you do force that all the time. Yeah, to everybody, not just me, to everybody. So I'm not alone in it, but I welcome it because it makes for good content and it's freaking funny. Especially the audio clip that you had. I had no idea you were gonna do something like that, and I heard. I'm like, that is not me.
Yeah, that was the best part.
I was like, that is not me. You're lying. It was absolutely hilarious.
That was the best part.
Stupid. There you go, man. Exactly.
Phenomenal.
But stick around where they're changing hosts and we'll be back into it. And I'm surprised, VR Stupid, that this is the first time you've seen me cast.
Oh, you know what? We'll do this one. So I
I was doing this before we were AHC. It's been a long time I've been doing this.
Yeah, technically, yeah. This is started on your channel originally, right?
Yeah. It started with just me, but
Are we gonna need to do a 2-year anniversary stream and go back through the last 2 years and stuff?
Jesus Christ, do we have enough time for that?
So I don't know.
But yeah, no, I'm surprised. If you guys, if you've never seen me cast before, I'm surprised to hear someone, and this isn't an insult. This is just I'm legitimately surprised that someone hasn't seen me cast before. But definitely check out some of the Rocket League stuff. I feel like that casting is so hectic and chaotic and constant and fast paced. It's actually helping me. Like, this feels so slow in comparison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously, I love Rocket League. I play the game all the time. I stream it all the time. I love casting it. But yeah, but Higgs, just saying. But we could do it with an EU team.
We could.
There's like 35 teams in the EU. Vinny and Sean can't cover them all.
Oh, and yeah, okay. So you're in the EU zone, so
yeah, he is.
Time zone. Okay. Well, that's cool, man.
You got to get in with the EU crowd, man. The EU crowd doesn't know you. Sad.
Nobody knows me. That's the thing.
Sad.
But that's I'm in so many Discords. I'm a lurker. I like to watch and pay attention and listen. I'm very much an introvert, so I'm not one to get in there, and I have a hard time remembering people's names, so that doesn't help either.
I don't remember yours either. Here we go.
Oh God Almighty!
Wolf likes to watch. His favorite saying is, "Don't even know." His favorite saying is, "Don't worry, you won't even know I'm there, apart from the glowing amber of my cigarette."
We need something on the plane side, a motion or something on the plane side.
I'm gonna throw a concussion down.
All right.
Up top and to the left.
Daddy's on defense, and it looks like we have a very similar defense. I don't want to say it's a mirror match here, but because we don't have the other perspective, we can't really talk too much about what's going on the attack side.
Daffy, if you can find me CMG's stream link, then please. I pinged them, but I got no response.
All right, up top in the middle. Where do you put your C4? On the middle door.
And I gotta say that as good of a shot Frankie is, this spot is always treacherous. Got to be careful posting up here in the plane.
So I did just respond, by the way. Fortunately, I don't think anyone on my side is streaming. I just got off the late shift, so I'm just catching up on what's going on myself. So, but I challenge anybody, if you do find a CMG link, Frankie stream. That's so Frankie is the POV that we have right now for Stepdaddies.
Wicked Clown getting it down.
From where? What door?
What the fuck is on with the score? Why didn't that score update? Who broke the scores?
Top of stairs.
I have no idea, man.
Oh boy.
He backed off. He backed off. Went the other way.
Fucking sad. Oh.
Hey, it could just be Streamlabs, you know. It's fucked us over in the past. Daddy.
He might be going across
In an exchange here, seeing a lot of red, but still peeking. Wicked Clown around the corner there provides support. And she backs off.
I got concussion set up down there.
Okay.
Make sure this door blocker is still on.
The middle door.
Door blocker is still on.
Okay. Middle door still?
You only get the best here, VR stupid. You only get the best here.
I got a C4 on the middle door, or is it gone now? Is that door gone?
I meant like the middle bottom door.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Is the middle top door gone?
No, it's still there. They tried to blow it up though. They know it's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see that middle door, Frankie? I'm gonna push over here with you. Okay.
So it's top left still.
Alright.
You know, Daddy's just confirming their defensive tactics, making sure doors are still intact, C4s are still in place.
Alright, if it's off.
Hello? Streamlabs? Please?
Told you, it could be Streamlabs, man.
It is Streamlabs.
Had issues with it in the past.
It's duplicate, right? I'm not crazy?
I'll announce if I
Paste
supposed to be
duplicate?
duplicate. No, it should be reference.
The reference?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's try this one.
Yeah, duplicate is just taking the copy. Reference is the actual source.
Hold up.
Backdoor blocker still on.
Shots fired by Daddy down at the end of the ramp of the plane, making contact, forcing CMG to retreat from that position, potentially move around. This is a very strong defensive hold. CMG very cautious and weird about approaching, although we don't have their perspective. It's clear. No breach yet this far into gameplay suggests a bit of weariness.
I have a concussion like right behind that Jeep, like as soon as so if they do rush in.
There was no border there for a minute. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or what, but anyway.
No border? What do you mean?
The border on the monitor border was gone.
Oh, no, it's there.
No, just go back to sleep, Wolf.
I tagged him like. Go. Now.
Shots made. Bit of contact made there, and it looks like Mango goes down. Keeks also down. MMXIXI is down. Bunch of trades here.
I had to reload it.
No complete eliminations, and it looks like they have flanked around the stepdaddies, forcing the last remaining members, Wicked Clown and Daddy, to retreat into the back of the hangar.
Frankie, he's right there. He's coming to you right now.
He's coming in now. Push him fast, Frankie.
Misthrown sticky grenade, and Daddy gets it down on... Or, sorry, Frankie gets it down.
Done.
Keep thinking it's Daddy that's
Done
streaming.
good. All right.
It is not.
Getting the final elimination there, giving the stepdaddies another win.
Ace or no?
Mastigators are going to have to come back. If my prediction is to be correct, they're going to have to win the next 6 rounds to see if they can actually pull it off. Hangar is a very tough map to play on sometimes. Not everyone's very savvy with it. Not everyone really enjoys it. So I can't imagine people practicing that prior to a match. And it looks like End Zone, XIXI both got kills, but that was it.
I remember what I was going to say. The transition. So the to and from game that we're using right now is an old one those were the first couple of transitions I ever made with the logo, if I recall.
Yep. It was beautiful.
So I don't know if anybody saw the Facebook post, but I wanted to redo the transitions because the old ones were like from the original studio, like the very, very first studio with just like 3 walls with nothing around it. So they've been there since we changed to this new setup, and it's always kind of bothered me. But I've always had other things that I've been working on, and I've always kind of forgotten about the transitions to and from game. So we've thrown this in just as a placeholder, but yeah, I'd kind of like to do something else. But so my Facebook post, did you read that, by the way? Did you see it?
It was kind of funny, but I don't know.
The five creative steps.
Yeah, I feel like you just wung it. Didn't take a lot of time to think about the post too much.
Well, no, because I spent
on the comedy.
You know what? There's always something with this guy. There's always something. But
I may not be the one creating things, but I can be creative when it comes to analyzing certain things.
Yeah,
that's why you always have to start them over.
Well,
but
I mean,
yeah,
I
personally think that the transition that we're currently using, which is one of your earlier ones, is fine for now. It's definitely a lot cleaner. It's a lot better than the desk being pulled out. Now, for those who have been with us for a while, what's up on Sorcerer? How you doing, man?
Yo. What's going on, dude?
For those who have been with us for a while, you probably remember we used to have a zoom into a monitor that the game was actually playing on, which Titch also made. We can't really do that here because it would look weird.
I can.
But can you while we're still in the frame?
So, okay, we're gonna when we come back. Yeah, I'll explain how my original plan was to do it. But yes, I can still do something like that. But yeah, here we go. Oh crap!
On to District.
Did I not?
Get
Oh,
push to the end of the
connections.
road, but
Rip.
watch
I'm gonna
your
delete those real
front. Gonna
quick.
get on Eagle Eye. Ready, Rick?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm gonna
Keep
delete
pushing
the
up.
connections for
She's doing
those.
Eagle. She's doing Eagle Eye.
I think they're shop side.
Nice, Cinderella.
Side. Yep, they're behind blue tarp and they're on Eagle Eye. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see nobody up top. They're all gonna be pushing.
They don't want to. Okay, thanks for checking, Daffy. I appreciate that anyway, man. That's okay. Some people don't want to. That's fine.
I don't want to get caught up on it. I want to keep pushing forward. I'll get on.
So on Sorcerer, this game is straight search. It's kind of like search and destroy. So you have an attacking team and a defending team. The attacking team is trying to hack a laptop, while the defending team is obviously trying to prevent that hack. You have a variety of different armaments at your disposal, a variety of different guns. No snipers, but a lot of assault rifles, SMGs, and shotguns. You also have utilities that you can use, like motion sensors, proximity mines, door blockers, C4s. Then every one of these players also has a unique skill, and then you can equip a secondary skill as well. So you could be very quiet, or you could have some damage nerfing. You can. There's a skill called Eagle Eye where you can hop onto an Ethernet link and access the cameras early on. So there's a variety of different ways to move across these maps and use strategy, very much like Rainbow Six. Ultimately, in this league, if you win, you get a point. But if you get a win with all members of your team alive, you get 2 points. So in this particular league, you really want to try to keep everyone alive to get a point advantage, and it can be rather difficult.
All right, there we go. Sorry, I if there was a bit of a sound mismatch there, it was Wolf for a minute. It's because he kept peaking, so I had to quickly adjust the compressor. So hopefully all is good now.
Right now, Frankie trying to shoot from the parking lot area, getting tagged a little bit, seeing some red, but still remaining engaged with the enemy, while the rest of his team tries to fan out and go different routes. It looks like Wicked Clown and I believe Daddy trying to go down the far alleyway, try to get back to a back alley from a different angle. And it looks like Joe downing Daddy. There is a revive there as Frankie moves up. Joe downs Daddy again. A smoke goes out. Wicked Clown goes down. Now 2 members down, but not eliminated yet. Frankie peeking around the corner and gets lit up by 2 members of Chronic Master Gators.
Oh shit! Can I get
Joe Magic getting credit for that one.
Yeah, Joe Magic getting elimination on Mango Man, Enzo getting elimination on Daddy, and I think this is going to be it.
And Magic got revived, potentially an ace here, folks. We're going to wait for the scoreboard. If they do, get an extra point. So a win, actually, I mean, we're counting it as 1 point, but each one of these is 3 points. But 3 points, right, in total? So each win
3
is
points for a win, and then 1 point for an ace.
1 additional
so
point
if
for an ace. Yep.
all members are still alive on your team, that's an extra point. So let's just wait until we get to the scoreboard to confirm. Frankie, please look down. Frankie, please look down. Just look down, Frankie.
Good shit, y'all.
Just
Frankie.
Look down!
Frankie, just look down. Oh my God, Frankie.
We're going to count that as an ace for now until because I'm pretty certain it was. I didn't see any.
I'm gonna trust you. Let me ask him real quick.
Exactly. VR Stupid, I really wish we could provide more coverage, especially EU side. It's just the time, man. It's very frustrating for us because we want to cover a lot of the EU teams. There's a lot of EU teams. Last time I checked, they've had in their league in GSPL, they've had, I think, close to 200 players. I counted them all once before, and I'm trying to remember. I think they've had 200 players on average. They have how many teams? 12? 10, 12?
For what, sorry?
Something like that. For the EU leagues.
How many teams they have in the EU?
Yeah.
They have like 35 teams in the EU.
But for the not the elite, what is it?
It's
there's strategic.
Okay. No, those are gone. Where have you been for the last couple of months, dude? That's gone. Okay, so there's no longer the tactical strategic elite group. Everybody was put into a big giant pot. They're split into 3: Group A, Group B, Group C, and they're going to have a top 6 of each group going into a top 18 playoffs. So that way, rather than it taking 3 seasons when you join the league to go through each of the divisions to get up to elite and potentially win, now a team can come in and can actually win. So yeah, it's they have like 35 teams. It's 30 something. I'd have to double check. There's at least 11 in each group, and I believe one team or two. There's either 1 or 2 groups that have an extra player. Higgs might be able to confirm that one for me. But yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know why I didn't know that.
It literally changed the season. I don't know what to tell you.
I haven't cast.
All right. Anyway,
we're only in week 3. I haven't cast one yet.
Man, you gotta stay up to date.
I'm trying, man. This is why I'm not very active.
We had this conversation. Well, this is the thing is like we had this conversation, at least in our chat with at least I was talking to Venny and Sean about it. I don't know.
I don't think I was involved with it.
You didn't really say much if that's what you're wondering, but yeah, we went over some stuff. We even had a call and they were asking my thoughts on the new setup they had written out, and we clarified some points and whatnot. I don't know, man. Just dude. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Stepdaddy's on district. Think of a good little defensive spot here.
Yeah, this is definitely a spot that you want. Either this. Sometimes I would even say the parking lot is a good spot. It all depends on how you've trained in defending. But this one is optimal for sure.
By the way, shout outs to it's Nate RL for dropping in with the follow. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, you know what? If you want coverage on the EU side, Higgs, find me 2 other people, including yourself. We would absolutely love to get an AHC EU team on the go, if you're interested.
Yeah, we've worked on that in the past and unfortunately had no takers because it also requires production, so someone's going to have some knowledge of that. But
yeah, that's the hardest part.
Oh, Frankie getting hit, tagged a little bit there, seeing a lot of red, but still engaged with the enemy, not backing down. The Stepdaddy's holding strong.
Mango Man taking a lot of bullets to the back of the head here. Frankie really hoping, I think, for friendly fire, but I'm not sure. This grenade comes out.
Flying in. They aren't really finding their mark, but they're definitely keeping CMG at bay a little bit here.
I was watching the trajectory.
Mango Man goes down.
Frankie's so red. Keek's getting credit for that. Wicked gets it down on XIXI.
He's been revived by Joe Magic, and yeah, a bit of a standoff here.
I know you want to do it. I know you want to do it. Me too.
Smoke goes out for the cover.
They're all very eager to push in here. Daddy telling Wicked to step down.
Yeah, they got behind the cart there. So they were behind the laptop.
Be wary about their flank, though. This could easily be a distracting technique, allowing a couple of members to retreat back around and flank.
Not gonna lie, if somebody comes in from the back stairs and just lays waste to all of them, I'll just be like, yo.
There goes my prediction.
Absolutely solid.
Reload if you gotta.
Shots by both teams missing quite a bit here as the long-range gameplay ensues. We do not on Sorcerer, no. We did play on teams ourselves.
We both did had separate teams.
We don't have an AHC team, no.
I played on a team called Scrub Squad.
I was on a variety of different teams.
Yeah, you're
still 4v4.
We gotta get a kill.
Damn.
Oh, and there goes Daddy and Frankie.
Wicket gets elimination on. Manning a kill. Not sure who that was.
That was XIXI, who's been eliminated. Keeks has been eliminated now, and it looks like Joe downs Frankie. Wicket going around and try to get the revive. Mango goes down. Going for that revive there as well. Wanting to get an ace, trying to get the revive. Can they get it in time? I don't know. I don't think it was secured.
We held. That was a
and down to the wire. Looks like Stepdaddies take this win, but whether or not it's an ace, we'll have to wait for the scoreboard, and hopefully Frankie looks fucking down.
I actually just said, I just messaged him. I just said, look at the scoreboard for both teams for me at the end of the round. Help me out here, Frankie.
There we go.
Okay.
Big boy. All right. Mango Man has been eliminated. It's not an ace.
All right.
It's not an ace, but Stepdaddy's still with a very comfortable lead with a score of 3-2.
No, 3-1.
3-1.
What was it, the map that we're going to do? Oh, Gauntlet.
But yeah, no one source. We don't have a team here because if we did have an AHC team for Firewall, we wouldn't really catch much of the action because we're not a very large team.
Yeah, but to be fair, you're not really a team on the RL either.
I'm not, but that actually gives us an opportunity to cast them, which is nice. Because you technically only need one person to cast Rocket League.
And the AHC Rocket League team is kind of an AHC Rocket League team. So it started with myself being captain, with Paco and Steve. And then at the time, my team wasn't doing Pro League for Firewall, and I had the Rocket League team in Indie Gaming League, and it was just too much. Both of which I was captain of, so it was just a lot of scheduling plus AHC. It was just like way too much. I was like, okay, I was like, I can't. I got to drop one of them. So then at the end of the season, we stopped playing Firewall as a squad, and then
you went full time Rocket League.
Well, we did one more season of IGL with me as captain, and then Steve took over. He asked if he could run under the AC banner.
So that's when you guys picked up Grant. And then Dr. No Chill came in the next season, right? Because it was.
So Grant was originally a sub for us.
But then it was Steve, Grant, and you?
It was on the original roster. On the original roster, it was me, Steve, Paco, and Grant. That was on the original threes roster. Because Steve and I and Paco originally did twos. Right. And then we went to threes. It was me, Steve, Grant, Paco. And then Steve took over, and then it's us, but with Dr. No Chill and Grant, Steve, Dr. No Chill.
Yeah, I gotta say, Dr. No Chill has been.
Which, by the way, with all the shit that we gave Steve for last season for not spelling our name right, he still fucking spelled it wrong this season too.
Does he?
Go look at it. He spelled amateur wrong.
You know,
I was like, "But I'm done."
When you're good at the game, you don't have to worry about.
It's either, I don't know. One of the words is spelled wrong. I caught it when I had to head up those 2 weeks that he was gone, and I took over captain for those 2 weeks. Yeah, you spelled it wrong again. I was just, oh my god, dude, you gotta be kidding me.
All right, so game number 3. We are here at Gauntlet. The Stepdaddies on the approach for the attack. And I would say, based on where the laptop is, this is very much in favor of Chronic Mastigators winning. A good defensive position here, as they have the vertical advantage. Wicket Clown, I was going to say, it looks like he was on Eagle Eye, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't. This is one of those maps.
Oh, Daddy is running Eagle Eye.
Without appropriate hardware or knowledge. Honestly, dude, if you're going to be a caster, the only thing you need is Skype and a webcam. That's it.
And someone to do production. That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, if we were to have, like, if we were to start an EU,
we have all the assets.
Yeah, if we were to start an HCEU side to help cover Pro League, as far as casters go, all they need is a computer with a webcam, Skype. and basically 2 people to do that, and then 1 person needs a computer and have an understanding of Streamlabs OBS. And well, we'll provide all the assets. Everything I create will be. You'll have access to my server for any and all files and stuff that we create. Just don't be awkward as fuck. Yeah, exactly. Just don't be Cinderella.
It can take a lot more. What you guys don't see, there is a lot that goes on behind it. But for a separate team that we would take on, you wouldn't have to worry about that. We have
it's like half the work.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about it. This is called Firewall 0 Hour.
I'm trying to see if
Rebels.
What's going on, Rebel? Rebel is another RL, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Anyway,
welcome, man. Welcome.
This is VR, so this is the main game that we normally cast.
It's the equivalent to Rainbow Six Siege.
Yep.
But in VR. And right now, Fire Exchange on opposing platforms. Wicket and Daddy got to be cautious approaching from that angle. Walking that catwalk is a fine line between survival and death. Mango Man and Frankie shooting across the way, trying to get it down there, but they could be exchanging with two enemies sitting in wait in that room. Wicket and Daddy deciding to make their way around the back, see if they can get a better angle.
So this is for PlayStation VR.
I saw him put something down. I just don't know.
Discuss at some point. Yeah, even a laptop, honestly, will work. As long as you got it set up to a point where like your camera height is good. Like, yeah, the hardest thing for us to find was production. That was the hardest thing. Paco does our production, but anyway, we'll talk about this after.
Wicked goes down. Joe Max Ninja getting credit for that one. Daddy there for the revive, but he goes down again. Daddy could get the revives here, but without the suppressive fire, it's very dangerous. He's got one more down state before he's eliminated.
Why don't you take out the guy in the back room?
So he has to tread cautiously. Daddy's going to have to take point on their next approach if they want to try to get this ace.
You can't get up to the back room? Oh, you can't get up to the back room without going all the way around, yeah. Yep.
Maybe the far left side and like.
Yeah, far left and we'll work our way around.
And as I said, this area is very defense heavy. It is very much in favor of Chronic Massacres. Let's see if they can hold it well and potentially get another ace here.
When this game is done, we need to go to the bar.
Sure.
But you got up top, they're gonna,
looks like a Nerf gun.
So along with Firewall, there's another VR shooter that we'll be picking up called Alvo. Most of the people that are familiar with Firewall in our stream will be all too familiar with Alvo, or at least should be.
So it looks like Stepdaddies are reassembling and they're going to make a push, getting grenades up and over the wall, seeing if they can force some movement.
If you bounce it off the that beam though, oh man.
Right. Oh, and it looks like Keeks gets it down on Daddy. She's been eliminated. That's a 4v3. Oh, nice headshot.
Now, shoot behind you, bro.
Frankie getting an elimination there.
Good night, Higgs. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Appreciate it.
Frankie up top. Keep shooting, Frankie.
Mango Man did go down. They're approaching the stairs, trying to get some eliminations here, and it looks like Frankie goes down. XIXI getting credit for that, but Wicket there to get the elimination. And they weren't able to beat the clock. Rarely do we ever see this, but Stepdaddy's
3-3
losing there. Chronic Massacre is getting that win, but no ace. So now the score 3-2.
3-2.
This is going to be a lot closer than what I thought. I got to say, Stepdaddies really have stepped it up. They are playing incredibly well. They're a little bit slow there, not really unsure of what direction to take. But I think when you're attacking,
can we go to the bar?
That's always the case.
Can we go
let's
to
go to the bar?
All right, we need to make drinks. Let's go to the bar.
I wish I had something. I need to get a mini fridge and just put it underneath my desk.
I have a wine cooler under my desk.
See, I've always wanted to get a mini fridge, but I can only put so much in these outlets, and I have such a small space for my studio. Like, my entire basement is really long. I have a lot of space, but there's a living space, and then there's my studio. In my studio, I don't have a lot of room.
That's where I keep my cans. Put them in the wine cooler.
See, that's the problem, though, man. You can't cans for alcohol.
Sorry,
just shouldn't do that, man.
One sec, Wolf. I got somebody poking my arm beside me. Hold on.
Pass some through the camera. Yeah, he definitely would. He'd sip and pass for sure. Hey, Jen.
All right, sorry about that. Apologies.
Congratulations on your win tonight, 8-4. That is a long evening.
Who did they play again? I forget.
Who did they play?
Who were they playing again? I forget.
I forget too. Go up in our chat, see if I can find it. There it is. They went up against Massachusetts B.
No, they were playing NWO.
Oh, were they? Oh, I'm looking at week 7. Oh, it was week 7. Right? They're in week 7 in the FWO?
Hold on. I can tell you.
Yeah, because it says 426 to 5-2. Today's 5-2, so they would have gone up against Masqueraders B. But that was scheduled for Friday. Unless they got ahead and decided to do week 8.
That or a reschedule, maybe?
Maybe a reschedule. I don't know. Cinderella, who do they face?
Cinderella, what's going on here? Fill us in.
Okay. Oh, loss against CMG? Oh, okay. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you haven't followed us already, please consider doing so. We are going to try to get more scheduled matches. We're going to stay in contact with all the teams from NAFWL and the GSPL. Hopefully, we can bring you some more Firewall action. But also stay tuned because we are going to have Rocket League throughout the week as well. There's one match per week. And if we're lucky, we might be able to get a couple more. There are some talks with some other people. So we could have some more Rocket League action in the future. But be sure to join our socials. All the panels below have links. Just click on the picture. It'll bring you right to it. We got a Facebook group page, our own website. We have Discord. Check us out and stay up to date. Here we go. Going back into Gauntlet, and now Da-Dees on defense.
Looks like same spot.
Yeah, mirror match. Gotta love it.
Yeah, we don't have Nightbot.
No, Nightbot is too...
I hate Nightbot, to be honest with you. Cinderella drops in with the Prime sub. Ooh.
Yeah, and
fancy.
I don't know how to take a breath there, Cinderella. I talk really fast and a lot.
That's usually why I usually tell him, like, Wolf, can you shut up for like a minute? Just... I just want everybody in chat just type "shut up, Wolf." Let's just cyberbully Wolf for like,
but
like
thank
1 minute.
Thank you for the Prime subs, Cinderella. Appreciate it.
Positioning yourself around them, if that makes sense.
Cyberbullying. Here, I'll start. There you go. I love it. I love you guys.
Yep. He's on the other side of this wall, facing me. Coming underneath.
You like Wolf too much, but you told him to shut up, basically, in your sub message. Okay, like we all love Wolf, but
Wicked Clown down. Wicked Clown with a nice elimination there, I believe, by a grenade.
Just let them wear down the clock this time.
What's up, Cloud? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in, brother.
So what the heck did you just jump into? You just jumped in. Oh, Cloud, can you do me a favor? Can you drop your tornado for me? Wolf has apparently never seen it.
Cyber love.
Cyber loving happens so fast. Cyber loving.
I mean, I would say it looks like
I'm at a wolf.
Yes, it looks like a tornado, but I'd also say arguably it could be a carrot.
Well, okay, so the lightning bolts, that's fine. But if you ignore the lightning bolts, that was just the shape of the of
Yeah, no, definitely
the
a tornado.
funnel that she was saying that didn't look like a stick of carrot to you. Well, you know what, on Sorcerer, you can fuck off as well.
Tish, it was a good idea, but you should start over.
Fuck that guy. Oh my god.
Frankie getting in a bit of a tiff here against CMG as they do some peak shots.
So originally, just on a weird note, the original colors were like a bluish white, and then when I was playing with the contrast, Viper actually saw the red and black, and he was like, "Yo, that's sick." Keep it like that. I was like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." So that's how it ended up being red and black.
Yeah, there's a
It
door.
was because I threw the contrast on it.
Gotcha.
Outside or the inside door?
The outside.
Yeah, they're gonna take
Fun fact. Nick of what coming in with the noobs
Alright, you ready for that push?
and the Vong
What's up,
Vong,
Nick?
the United Weed of America.
No, you backed off
If you're
again.
You know what?
It's a
Vong
Vong
never.
flag, right?
Vong never. Yeah, Vong never. Actually, that was another one. Vong never ever did do that intro. I rewrote your Star Spangled Banner. I don't know if you remember this.
Grenade.
Ooh, grenades flying in from down below, getting up and over. Daddy has to be careful.
Alright, hit your
The grenades going over the wall from Stepdaddies. Frankie trying to get some hits there. Mango goes down. XIXI giving credit for that one. There is a revive. Now Daddy goes down. No one there to support, and she's been eliminated. Now it's a 4v3. Chronic Mastigators with player advantage.
I know.
Joe Magic getting it
Wow,
down.
everybody.
Now two more members down. Wicked and Mango
pushing up the
both
stairs
down.
now.
They're pushing up the stairs.
What was that?
And there goes Frankie. And it looks like Chronic Mastigators with a successful push here on Gauntlet are going to be walking away with another ace and a win.
Did you have somebody down, or like I thought I was screaming at you?
And I'm going to preemptively put these up in chat if you guys are subscribed. You have access to these. If not, you also have mic points. You could use those to gain access to the aces. Every time the team gets an ace, we like to throw those up in chat.
It was not.
It is not an ace. And there goes my preemptive. I'm going to drop it down to
Wow.
3, though.
Good stuff.
And you did it underage commentary, so
I
people
did,
think it's
yeah.
me
So
too.
I see.
Oh
I
my
can
God.
always pass the blame now. I don't have to worry.
Way to make it
about
look like me. Jesus. Yeah, I'm on production, by the way, guys. If you didn't know. But so yeah, no aces. Yeah, well, I guess 3 aces for 3 people still alive, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, they aced it. Got to give them credit, right?
Sid.
So it's now tied up. We got one more map left. What do you think it's going to be?
Office.
That'd be a good way to go out, right? On Office, that or
Yeah.
Embassy. 2 great maps to go out on.
Because they did District.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
They haven't done Containment yet, though.
No. The
But
only people that
Containment's
do,
very defense heavy. So
the
I
only
wouldn't
people that do
necessarily
containment
that.
are people like people that like eat dirt and like they're just little you know what I mean, like worms.
There's a
really.
lot of other teams that really like Containment as
Really,
well.
if you're
In
a
fact,
worm, you
we
do containment,
usually,
but
we usually see Containment quite often. Containment District, Office, Embassy, those are like the top ones. We have seen some very odd ones tonight. We don't usually see Hangar. We don't usually see Gauntlet.
this is true.
So they've been very,
Watch them
very
throw like
off
watch them
and
throw
there's
like
Embassy.
a fob or a black
Nope.
site.
If they Black Site would be more understandable because I think that's a little bit more balanced. Some would say
They're on Embassy right now.
Yeah, I did say that. But FOB, we rarely see that. But to have it be the last map, I don't think either team would want that at this point. They both want the win. And right now, Chronic Massacres has 1 point up on them. Supposedly. This is an assumption.
Like, so this is the thing is like
We don't know
last
if they
map,
actually got that ace or not.
like last map. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
would Embassy be your last pick, tied going in?
No, it wouldn't be for me. No, I'm not as good on Embassy as I am other maps. Like I would rather pick Office. It's more secure.
That's what I was thinking. Like Office, you have 1 or 2 really defensive spots.
Mm-hmm. You have a greater,
but you also
greater
have
chance of getting an ace on office as well.
And you also have those ones where the defense is forced to relocate.
Yeah,
and you can capitalize on that fact where the laptop's not in the greatest spot. You have to relocate, and as an attacking team, you can capitalize on that transition. So Office to me would be a good pick.
But because this one is so solely based on points, like if we look at the NAFWL, it's a matter of how many wins you get is how many points you get. But in GSPL, you have to worry about aces as well, and you want to pick the maps that grant you the greatest opportunity for an ace. In this case, if you're the Stepdaddies, you're going to want to look for that. So you're going to pick your best map. Maybe this is their best map. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But here we are in Embassy with the Stepdaddies on attack first.
I got Eagle Eye too, so
3-3. Actually, that text is a lie. Because of the ace, it is actually CMG that's in the lead.
I will.
Supposed ace. That is
CMG
still...
question mark.
Could we get confirmation, by the way?
I asked for them to type it. The funny thing about it, whenever I ask anybody in stream, whenever anybody's streaming and I type something in their stream, I'm like, yo, can you confirm this? They probably verbally answered, even though I asked them to type it, because I have no audio.
Yeah.
So if I ever ask you a question, if you're streaming for us and I ever ask for you guys to confirm something, just know I won't be able to hear it. I need somebody to type it. That's why I always specifically say, can somebody type and confirm?
Because someone watching would be able to tell you
unless it's typed out, I'm not going to hear it.
This is definitely not the spawn you want as a Stepdaddies.
That's only if I'm on production, though. If the production guy asks, he can't hear anything. Now, you could ask and you'd be able to hear it. That's always a thing.
I could, but I don't want to interrupt the game either.
So, there you have it, folks. We can't get a definitive score because we think there's an ace because Wolf doesn't want to ask.
I don't want to interfere with the game. They're in their flow state. I don't want to be the reason to interrupt that. Here we go, Frankie poking at the door, trying to draw that C4.
The door's open and they want to shoot. There's one guy in the middle. I can look again on Eagle Eye and see if he's still there. Hold on. Yeah, he's more to the right of the door. And
Alva will have a spectator mode.
On the other side of that fire
Yes.
But I can't see.
It's gonna be beautiful.
3 to 4 months out.
Yes, it's gonna be a little ways out, but when they do get spectator mode in, oh boy, how nice it's gonna be for us. Joe Magic getting it down on Mango Man.
Son of a bitch. Sorry, guys.
Gets an elimination. Frankie downing end zone. One thing with them being behind that wall, though. That's the thing.
Credit for that.
Being behind that wall, if you go down, you're not getting eliminated.
I'm red.
We got Drywall dude in the chat. What's going on, buddy?
I'm looking around. Okay, so then, basically, I only see 3 guys in this room.
But
a couple of flash or smokes here would be great. CMG already exhausting a couple of their lethals out into this hall.
Like almost hard left, like behind the chairs.
Outside the room if I were to walk up this wall here?
There's nobody outside the room besides the guy on the left. Right.
Frankie gets another down on.
Grenade.
Those shots, man. Keeks getting down on Wicket.
Daddy goes down. Keeks downing Daddy again, getting elimination.
Oh no, Frankie, potentially the last member alive here, gets Wicket back up and he evades.
Alright, so you got one guy on the back door, one guy still.
Dr. D-Sauce is in the chat. What's going on, Doctor?
Dr. D-Sauce.
Somebody's pushing up to you guys but he. Let me see. No, they're just hanging outside the room too.
Yeah, there's three guys inside the center area.
Do you like the sauce from
one
the
guy's
D
still
wall?
on he's hard left, like basically hard.
Wait, what?
No, not close. They're behind the bars.
Out of ammo.
The
Fortunately, there is an ammo bag now. Always prepared as Frankie.
All right, so if you were to go
and they have closed the door to the passport room.
And
Yeah,
I
but
feel
there's
like
two lasers on that front door.
right, I understand, but it feels like we just need to kill one at least, or breach the back.
I'd say, well, it's not much time, so.
What the hell just happened there?
Wicket goes down.
Shoot him.
Keith's getting credit for that. And here goes Frankie trying to get some shots. Just can't. And he gets eliminated. And Chronic Mastigators walking away with another win. We have one more round of tonight's event. Can the Stepdaddies tie it up? We shall see.
Will it end how I said it would end? Will it end
Is the old Swami back in action?
in a 5-3, as I predicted? And that one ace isn't really confirmed. So
There's an ace there.
oh, was there an ace for
Yep.
CMG there? Oh, I can fix. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm double checking.
All right. Oh, good. Let's just call it 4-2 for fun.
Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate it. Seeing a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a long time. I feel like I haven't casted in a long time. But it's nice to see everyone here. Be sure to hit the follow button if you are new and you like what you're seeing. We are going to be streaming Rocket League as well in the upcoming week. And as Titch was alluding to, Alvo should be something in the near future. Definitely before the year's out, we're going to get some Alvo action going. 1 second.
Excellent.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was going to answer my question. I guess not. And I'm excited for it, man. Like, I was running some of the patch stuff today in beta. And
Can we talk about that?
well, I'm not going to necessarily talk about the details, but I can say that some of the changes are good, but it's a good thing that we're also running beta because there's some things that it's like, well, these changes were made and I get the intentions good, but maybe we shouldn't think about changing that. And there seems to be some unanimous deciding on the beta end, which is good, which is really, really good. So I'm excited for the patch to go out. But I'm even more excited when we actually get that spectator mode for our purposes, man. That's going to be sick.
Yeah, and so it's going to potentially be... We don't have full confirmation on it yet, but it could be... So if anybody that's played Alvo and familiar with Alvo, the drone, it could be that we have an invisible drone that we would be able to fly around, and that will be our camera for us.
And it's 100% possible because I've already used the
good.
I've already used the recording build, and actually one of the you remember the desert.
I remember. Really quick before we get into this, I remember there being a live stream that Sean was running, and he actually had the camera drone flying around, and that was the stream.
Pretty sick. Yeah, and the original trailer showing off the desert map, that was my fly around. So the drone thing actually exists. It only exists on PC at the moment, though. So that's most likely where we're going to be streaming from because it is going to be going to PCVR as well.
I got confirmation from Frankie. They have 2 aces. What in the fuck did I just click on?
Wait, I'm putting a concussion in the stairs.
The layout.
Okay. Holy fuck. I never clicked that button before.
I'm out of there.
Okay.
Stepdaddy's not having the best spawn, but I guess it's not the worst. I mean, they're not running Lunch Lady. So there's that. And they have balcony.
Oh, yeah, put it in the spot on the stairs and somewhere's...
Alright.
So they could tie it up in wins, but not in points. So even if they get the win, let's say they get an ace, Chronic Mastigators still walk away with a victory here. But can they steal as many points away as possible? That's to be seen.
Confirmed, we do have 2 aces for CMG, so we do have the right score. Our guesses was correct. Embassy was like my favorite map for quite a long time.
For the longest time, dude.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved this map. And then Office kind of took over because I played Embassy so much. Office kind of took over, but Wicked Clown goes down, but he gets picked up, goes down again. Keeks. Mango Man getting elimination on end zone. Joe Magic
Frankie
getting
and
Daddy.
Mango.
Like,
Oh.
Oh, man, unfortunate. Goes down, but Mango able to get his teammate back up. And Step-Daddy's in a very dominant position here. More members alive. MM goes down. Mango gets picked back up, but he's put back down again. Going for the manual revive, and he can't. Oh, Frankie not able to win that exchange. XIXI getting the win there.
No.
And Chronic Mastergators walking away with a 5-3 victory. As long as they can get this hack here, they have plenty of time.
Laptop coordinates are live. Multiple hostiles incoming. Time to earn your key.
damn.
Nah, that was a good little battle right there.
That was great. Where Frankie and Mango,
Yeah.
their push there was incredible. The only problem that they had is they tried to engage in that stairwell, and there's a lot of cover there in a different angle because you can shoot
He's got
from an interesting angle from the stairwell. That provides you a lot of cover. You can even hear Daddy telling Frankie to back up and say, "Hey, stop fighting there. Step back." They had closed that door.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
We'll take it.
Step-Daddy's
They
win.
got one too. Shit.
Okay.
They
well,
couldn't
it's a 4-4.
find the jammer.
Couldn't get the hack, but but Chronic Massacre still win by 2 points, arguably.
Yeah, they win in points.
But they tied in overall wins. That's weird.
I said to you, didn't I say to you at the start? I was like 5-3, but like it's like 4-4. Like it's gonna be super close.
Oh yeah, you were definitely saying it was super close. Your Swami powers have not failed you yet. One of these days they will.
They're close. It was very close. I was like,
but it's interesting to see Step-Daddies. They lost a round because they ran out of time, and then they just won a round because Chronic Mastigators ran out of time. And I have to say, it is because Chronic Mastigators didn't get the first objective right off the bat. They didn't get the firewall, and that wasted time at the end there. XIX
is that what it was? The firewall?
Yeah, they had to go back. They didn't get the firewall.
Who's the fucking Jesse that didn't do it? I'm having flashbacks here.
Brown Pit, thank you so much for the raid, brother.
God,
appreciate that, dude. But that's, I say that all the time, and we've seen more. I don't want to say more often than not, but we've seen many times teams just push up and engage in the firefight early on without getting the firewall first, and you got to get that first. I mean, you really do in situations like this, especially in a tournament situation. You want to get that, so not only so you know where the laptop is, but so that doesn't happen where you have to circle back around, get the firewall, and then potentially have to look for a jammer. I mean, that's just wasted time.
Yeah. Mr. Brown Pit, Mr. Boston Pizza himself. What's going on, dude? I do believe that you just played a game, did you not?
I think they did, yeah.
What was your final? So we'll see what he says for that one. Hopefully, by the way, did you know that they beat
lost 7-5? It says
fresh. Lost 7-5. Did you know Sweet Potatoes beat Razzle Dazzle like convincingly? Like
Super Sweet Potatoes, really?
Like convincingly. It was
maybe
like
they had a bad
like
game,
10-2 or something like that, wasn't it? Guys, can you confirm? Was it like 10-2? Legends Elite 7-1.
7-5.
And you lagged out right before you hacked the laptop?
Oh, we did?
No way. Is that what happened?
Did he really lag out?
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, because if he was at the laptop getting the hack and then he lags out. Wait. Are you shitting me? You can't get worse luck than that.
Is that what happened?
if that legitimately happened, Nick, like I hope someone clipped it. Holy crap!
Okay, so
he found the jammer and lagged out at the laptop. No way, dude.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. I know that Frankie just got off. So the rules state, okay, you can, if the other team, you can request the other team to either replay as such. So last season it was if it once firewalls were revealed, that was it. Like that was done. Like whatever happened in the game was it. Now with this season's rules, they changed it because of with players' requests to be a little bit more sportsmanlike. If you ask the other team, it's up to the other team to decide if they want to replay the round. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win it, or realistically they could just give it to you. But the rules have changed this season for that reason. So
I think in this case, though, I think both teams are like, well, CMG is going to win it regardless. So, and why as the stepdaddies would you want to?
The reason I mention it is because if the teams do decide to post the scores, and anybody were to question it, they can replay.